Hey guys, I received a lot of questions from you guys asking me on how to travel to Timor Leste. So in this video you will learn on how to travel to Timor Leste, and at the same time you will find out whether it's safe to travel there. Because guys, Timor Leste is off the beaten path. So these are countries that are not visited most of the time. So if you're one of those adventurous travelers guys, watch this video and let's find out how to travel there guys. Explore the undiscovered. Timor Leste, or East Timor, located in Southeast Asia, became the first new sovereign state in the 21st century on 20th May 2002 when it achieved independence from Indonesia. People are of Papuan, Malayan and Polynesian origin and are predominantly Christian. The capital of this country is known as Dili, and the main attractions are mostly nature and its history. Here are a few of its famous landmarks in the capital of Timor Leste, Dili. Cristo Rey statue, Pope John Paul II statue, Tasitalu, Futukama Beach, and of course scuba diving is the main activity you can do in Timor Leste. The cheapest way into Timor Leste depends from where you are from. Like me coming from Malaysia, Bali is the best option to transit cheap into Dili, Timor Leste, and any other Southeast Asian countries. You can find out the best possible options to transit into Dili, Timor Leste using skyscanner.com. How I did it was simple. Just find out where you will have to lay over, and from there, compare the rates of all the airlines that will fly into Dili, Timor Leste. Make sure to compare Skyscanner rates and the airlines itself, because it could be cheaper going straight to the airline's website. These are the following airlines I took and I came across with from Bali, Indonesia. Nam Air is an Indonesian airline based in Jakarta who operates flights as feeder of its parent company, Sriwijaya Air. You can check on flights in their websites. flynamair.com. Sriwijaya Air is an Indonesian airline based in Jakarta. Its subsidiary is Nam Air, as mentioned earlier. You can search on flights from Bali to Dili in their website, which is sriwijayaair.co.id. There is also another airline from Bali that flies to Dili. It is known as Citilink, which happens to be a low-cost airline headquartered in Jakarta, Indonesia. You can also check on their flights to Dili in their website citilink.co.id. I booked my flight with Nam Air and Sriwijaya Air. Here's a sample of my itinerary. The journey took approximately 1 hour and 50 minutes to reach Dili, Timor Leste, coming from Bali. The name of the airport is Presidente Nicolau Lobato International Airport. It was a very small yet simple and unique airport. The money they use in Timor Leste is the US dollar and coins for centavos. 100 centavos is equivalent to $1 US. There is two types of options to get around Dili, which is the taxis and microlets. Typically the locals told me that the fare for a taxi should cost around $5 US, and for the microlets will be your cheapest option to move around Dili, as per ride is only 25 centavos.
Tips though when you visit Timor Leste, if you want to cut costs on your transportation, from the airport you just have to walk all the way to this back. So you can see there, you just go down there, you can wait for some microlets and they will just charge you 25 centavos, which will give you a lot of savings when you visit the country. So it's cheaper to take a microlet. To take a taxi, you're bound to pay $10 US. So there you have it guys, few tips in visiting Timor Leste.
For me, the best experience to move around Dili is the microlets, as you will get to mix around with the locals, and at the same time, it is more adventurous to travel by a microlet. In terms of safety, it is still advisable to practice common sense when traveling, especially when you're a solo traveler. For me, I believe Timor Leste is a safe country since I spent a lot of my time walking alone in the streets and taking their public transport. Let this video speak for itself and you tell me if it's safe to travel.
Yeah, welcome to Timor Leste. And I'm with my taxi driver, his name is Paul. Taxi driver Paul. So Timor Leste seems to be very nice. Alright.
The former president of Indonesia, Soeharto. It's almost in 1995 or 1996.
Okay. The locals, they're very friendly. This country is very lovely. Yeah? People here are very friendly. Very friendly people here. I love the country. Saya suka Timor Leste.
Orang Malaysia, kawan Malaysia ni. Teman Malaysia.
A few tips when visiting Timor Leste. It's best to visit in the morning and also in the afternoon and evening. But after, let's say, 8 p.m. onwards, according to locals, it's not safe to walk around.
Alright guys, that's a wrap guys. For more travel videos of Timor Leste, you can click here or here. Thanks for watching, and of course don't forget to subscribe, like, and also share with your friends guys. Catch you guys in Timor Leste.